A shocking reveal happened at the end of chapter 1113 as Vegapunk started to reveal the truth of the world in chapter 1108. This broadcast had started because Vegapunk's heart stopped, and the shocking reveal that happened at the end of the chapter was Vegapunk stating that the world was going to sink into the ocean. Now, what exactly does this mean? Well, I wanted to talk about it today. One Piece is on break this week because of Golden Week. I think this scan is supposed to drop early. I'm not entirely sure, but I did see some rumors that it's going to be dropping early. But if you guys enjoyed regular anime content like this, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that away, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's talk about why the One Piece world is sinking. There have been so many hints that have implied that the world will be sinking, and I think the first one I want to talk about is Water 7. Water 7 is an island that is slowly sinking. If you look at the island in the past compared to now, there's a lot more water that surrounds the island. It used to be a dry land, and the shipyard used to be outside the city, and in order to survive, people would build new houses and buildings on top of the older ones. We also have to talk about the Aqua Laguna, and this is the annual storm high tide that takes place in Water 7. It engulfs the lower part of the city, and citizens have to evacuate to higher ground. Each year, the Aqua Laguna becomes more violent, which is causing the island to sink. This is also why Iceberg wants to turn Water 7 into a boat, so that way they don't have to keep suffering all these damages to the Aqua Laguna. Also, because of this, I immediately think of the Noah, but I'll address that a little bit later in the video. I also want to mention Enies Lobby a little bit because there's a gaping hole in the middle that for some reason never fills up with water. We always wonder why it was, and more likely than not, it's because it got nuked, similar to what happened to Lucia. Did you guys also notice there's a large amount of structures in One Piece, more specifically ones that aren't man-made? If you look at Dressrosa, there's Flower Hill, there's the Drum Rocks in Drum Island. Why are so many people seeking to go to the Sky Island, and why is there such a huge entry fee in order to get there? Zao is a civilization of the Minks that is on top of a large elephant. Why is there such a big emphasis on different kingdoms being elevated or on higher ground? I also want to talk about Wano because I think it shows what could possibly happen to the world once it sinks. We know that the Wano that everybody is currently at, it is the new Wano, and the old one is underwater. Wano only flooded after the walls were raised to protect the country, and it flooded because the rain had nowhere to go. In this arc, we got introduced to the theory about devil fruits, that they are a manifestation of humans' dreams or desires. I've seen a lot of theories that is going around of the Great Cleansing that was mentioned by Nusjuro in chapter 908. Since the Gorosei are confirmed to be either yokai or creatures from Japanese folklore, a lot of people have speculated that Imu is the yokai, the Umibozu. The Umibozu is translated to a sea monk, and they are known to be a humanoid in shape with inky black skin and are found at sea. They have the ability to control weather and cause natural disasters, specifically with water. Was there a flooding that happened in the past, and is that why the red line is so important? Remember, the Lunarians, they were on top of the red line until the Celestial Dragons took that land from them. People speculated it was because of resources, but could it really be because of the location and how high it is, and that it most likely won't get flooded? So I think a question that we have to ask is Imu's goal getting rid of everyone's dream? People have also been referencing the Noah in regards to the biblical event Noah's Ark. The abridged version of the biblical story is that God told Noah to build an ark, bring his family and 2 of every animal onto the ark, because he plans on destroying the world and starting anew because of all the wickedness that was going on. So I wonder if Imu is going to do the same thing. And I also want to mention another arc that has been involved in the series with Enel, the arc Maxim. Arcs, they're meant to carry people, especially in large amount, and Enel, he fled to the moon, and the reason why I want to bring that up is because the moon, they affect the time. Was this Oda's way of foreshadowing how the Noah would impact the story? The Gorosei, they are making it a top priority to get the power plant in order to create the Mother Flame. It could be because they want to mass produce the weapon to eliminate multiple nations at the same time, we saw the repercussions that happened after nuking Lelouch. It caused destruction on a vast worldwide scale, and it caused the worldwide sea level to rise to about 1 meter. If this happens multiple times, imagine how high the sea level would be. The Great Flood, it could also have something to do with the All Blue. The All Blue is said to be the ocean where all the fish reside. We know that One Piece, it is split up into the 4 seas: north, east, south, and west, and I guess technically 5 if you count the Grand Line. But the reason why these seas are split up is because of the Red Line. A popular theory about the end of One Piece is that the Red Line will be destroyed, and that will combine all the seas, creating the All Blue. So before the Great Flood, the One Piece verse was a combined supercontinent, kind of like Pangea. And also, if you guys did not know Mare Jiwa, it is called Pangea Castle. And I also want to mention that there was a single ocean back in the day when Pangea was a thing called Penthesilea. We learned that in our different history classes. But you guys probably did not know that Penthesilea means all sea, or more importantly, all blue. Kind of doubling down on how before the Red Line existed, there was a single sea, and that was the All Blue, which goes with the Red Line destruction theory. And in an SBS, Oda stated that he knows about Pangea, and he wouldn't answer why he named the castle Pangea. Something I also thought about includes the ancient weapons Poseidon and Pluton, and I would include Uranus, but we actually have no clue what that ancient weapon is. We have no clue what the Noah is going to be used for, but we know it's needed before the promised time comes. Could it be that Joy Boy knew about the Great Cleansing, and the Noah was built to save those whose land flooded in the past? And the ancient robot attacked the Red Line to prevent the celestial dragon, specifically Emu and the 5 elders, from doing another great cleansing. Also, we know Poseidon, that the mermaid princess, she can control seas, and with the world sinking, Emu will want her powers to protect the celestial dragons from any sinkings that would oppose them. Also, Pluton could be a ship that is needed to either defend against the Noah, or as a method to destroy the Sea Kings if they were unable to get their hands on Poseidon. Remember when Madame Charlie said that Luffy would destroy Fishman Island? Some people thought that involved him breaking the Noah, but it could actually be Luffy needed to destroy the Red Line to prevent the Great Cleansing from happening once again, and since Fishman Island is below the Red Line, this could be how the island gets destroyed, and this could be why the Noah is needed. But that's just my thoughts on why the One Piece world is sinking, and different things that I saw either on Twitter when I talked to some of my friends, or when I read through the manga, just different things that I thought about. Let me know how you guys feel about the One Piece world sinking in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It's on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.